Yo guys, welcome back to the vlog. In today's video, we're gonna be doing a little bit of maintenance and cleanup work on the Prelude, and then later, I'm gonna be hosting a Honda meet. So no further ado, let's make it happen. All right, so just to catch you guys up to speed, I ended up putting the hood back on this thing. I just cut a hole in it. It's not the perfect, cleanest job, but it's a whole lot better than just having no hood on it and leaving everything exposed. Ultimately though, I'm going to get a custom plate made to go around this thing, so that should cover up somewhat of this little hack job that we have going on there. But I will say, it looks a whole lot cleaner, and I really like the hood exit. As for right now though, I'm gonna work on trying to refresh these headlights. These things are looking very nasty. The video doesn't really do it as much justice, but in person, it's just very hazy and kind of has a little bit of a yellow tint to it. So we're gonna try and clean this thing up. I will be using this headlight lens restorer kit made by Turtle Wax. This is not a paid promotion, by the way. I'm just testing out AutoZone stuff and seeing how well it works. I also do not have like the necessary tools to detail and buff things out. And this is a do it by hand kit, so I'm kind of eager to see how well this works. I don't really have the craziest of expectations, but anything better than this will be good. The kit comes with one glove, which is interesting. These pads right here, so that way you can scuff up the surface and kind of do some smoothing out. And then it comes with these two things right here, some spray lubricant and then some lens clarifying compounds. So we're gonna follow the directions and see where it takes us. All right, I got both headlights taped up around it, and we're gonna go ahead and get started on this thing. So I gotta clean the headlights first. I'm just gonna wipe them down with some isopropyl alcohol to clean off any dirt and residue. Definitely has some dirt. So in the directions on the box, it says after you clean it, go ahead and apply this lens clarifying compound. If this doesn't do anything, then it gave us additional steps to take if the headlights are really bad, which mine are pretty bad. Wow. Now, after I just did a little bit of lens clarifying compound on there, you guys can kind of already see there is a little bit of a difference. So not very much, the camera's not picking it up super heavily, but this lens right here is definitely getting cleaner. But I think we're gonna go ahead and try and do a little bit more of an extensive cleaning process. We are going to need to go ahead and use some of the spray lubricant as well as this little pad here to try and scuff it up. I essentially have to keep these pads wet and they're numbered. So this is the first side you use. And then you do the same thing on this side. And then you go to side number 3 and then side number 4. Once you do that, the lens is basically gonna look like this. And you have to keep it wet the whole time that you're going through these cycles. Now that we've been through everything, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to step 1 where we use the lens cleaning compound to see what that does. Wow, yeah, it's really cleaning this thing up now. Well guys, I went ahead and I got both of these lenses pretty cleaned up. These things aren't gonna be perfect. These headlights are super old. It looks like there might be a little bit of yellowing on the back side of the lens, which of course, the only way to get to that would be popping the lens covers off and then cleaning the back side. But I'm pretty happy with what this little do-it-yourself by hand kit did so far. So let's get this tape off, drop the hood, and see how it looks. We got the hood dropped back down, and I gotta say, this thing definitely looks a whole lot cleaner right now. So I will have to say, this little do-it-yourself by hand kit from AutoZone is definitely a successful kit. Okay, now that we got those headlights kind of cleaned up, the next thing I'm gonna work on is trying to replace my speed sensor. So I'm sure you guys know in previous videos, speed sensor does not wanna work. So I'm gonna try and swap it out for a new one, and hopefully that solves our problem. So in order to get to the speed sensor, I need to take off the shifter cable bracket because it's in the way of one of the bolts. And there goes our old speed sensor. So let's swap this thing out and see if it makes a difference. All right, guys, well, I got everything put back together, tightened back down, and plugged in. So we're gonna take this thing for a test drive and pray that our speed sensor works again. Well, we got in the car and unfortunately, our speed sensor still is not working. We're just gonna have to dig a little bit deeper and figure out what it is. We made it to the car wash and yeah, let's get this thing rinsed down. It looks so much better with the hood on, just more complete. These headlights, now that we're seeing them in the sunlight, definitely got cleaned up pretty well. So not perfect, but much better than it was. Just got this thing washed and we are on our way to Honda Meet. I created this meet because I wanted to have a little local Honda community. There's a lot of Hondas around this area, so my goal is to try and bring out as many of them locally as I can. So let's see how this goes. Kind of dark out, but we were able to pull up to Honda Meet. Got some pretty cool cars out here. This whole lineup of Type Rs, which is crazy. Clean CRV. Gotta love the S2000 over here. Going crazy, going crazy. Turbocharged too. Sheesh. Wow. Super clean. All these Type Rs. This Civic right here has a crazy wrap. Yeah, the wrap on this thing is nuts. It seems like he still has to complete it a little bit more, but it's really going crazy out here. I know it's kind of dark out here, but got some pretty clean cars. This Honda Fit right here is on bags, which is crazy. That fitment, oh. We got Leon out here, and a beautiful EK Coupe. There's all types of clean cars out here today. Very nice SI. Can never go wrong. These headlights are nuts. It's like bluish purple. Wow. Super clean CRV. Really like the wheels on this thing too. Fitted. Acura TSX. Super clean. Probably like my favorite generation TSX. So this Civic Type R right here has the Veris kit on it. You don't really see this kit too often. EK sedan, nice wheels, fitment's going crazy too. Jeez. Yeah, this thing is tucked. Super clean. Of course, you know we always love an EG hatch. Sorry guys, I know it's dark out here, but it's kind of like a nighttime meet. I see he's got bracing back there. Quick release steering wheel. All right guys, we wrapped up Honda Meet. It was a great meet, really awesome turnout. We had a lot of really cool cars out. Big shout out to everybody who came out. We'll be having more Honda Meets, but thank you guys if you watched all the way through the video. You know, I'm just trying to build the channel one good video at a time. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.